focus could be the one thing that you need right now. I talked about focus yesterday on day 20. It's day 21, almost all the way through 30 days. It's crazy. And with focus, I asked myself the question, when do I focus best? And it might seem a little, elementary or rudimentary, but I focus best when I don't have distractions. And y'all, I can get distracted so easily. And I honestly let myself get distracted way too often. And I was reading this book, and they were talking about the transition from one thing to the other does not only take time, but also takes mental, channel switching, brain power, and that can also cost time. And they had this little graph of when you are focused on something and then you stop that thing, take the mental capacity to transition to the next thing, focus on that thing, then transition back. The amount of time it took almost doubles if you would have just focused on the first thing and then eliminated all the distractions and focused on the second thing after that. I am so guilty of this. I'm not trying to, say anything that I've gotten all the way through. It's good for me to even get out and say out loud. But if we can narrow down our focus by eliminating distractions, it's so simple, but it can take productivity and ultimately success up a notch. And I'm looking at this upcoming week. I'm really trying to focus in, especially with my time, my disciplines. It's been such a crazy week or two for, I'm sure, more than just me, for all of you guys. And so maybe think about that today, going into tomorrow, starting this week off with work, with your side hustle, with whatever you're going through and working on. What ways can you eliminate distractions so that you can just narrow down on one thing, knock that thing out, then transition to the next? And it's really hard for me because I'll get anxious in the moment because I'm like, both of these things need my attention right away. And if we're really honest, most of the time they don't. Take a look at your distractions, try to cut them out, and focus yourself in this week.